Angel Reese shocks WNBA. Turns down $75,000 deal. Demands fair pay before stepping on court. It was supposed to be a routine press day. Cameras flashed. Reporters leaned forward, and the Chicago Sky's rookie phenom Angel Reese sat poised in her tailored navy suit, gold earrings gleaming under the lights. But when a journalist asked how she felt about her new rookie contract, worth $75,000, Reese didn't smile. She didn't deliver the usual cliche about being grateful for the opportunity. Instead, she leaned toward the mic, her tone calm but resolute. "I'm proud to play this game, but I can't ignore what's wrong. I won't step on that court until I'm paid what I deserve. Until we are." The room went silent. The quote ricocheted across social media within minutes. Hashtag Pay the Queens began trending within an hour. By sunset, the WNBA world was on fire. The making of a rebel queen. Angel Reese was never built for silence. From the moment she emerged as Bayou Barbie at LSU, fierce, flamboyant, unapologetically herself, she embodied a new generation of athletes who refused to separate identity from integrity. She had led LSU to a national championship, captured millions of fans, and redefined women's basketball with her charisma and confidence. But behind the glamour and brand deals was a deep sense of purpose. "My mom taught me that confidence isn't arrogance," she once said. "It's knowing your value and not letting anyone discount it." So when she entered the WNBA, she didn't come to fit in. She came to rebuild. The contract that sparked a revolution. The WNBA salary structure, though improving, still lagged far behind men's basketball. While NBA rookies earned millions, WNBA first-year players often made between $60,000 and $80,000, a stark contrast given the rising revenue, TV deals, and sold-out arenas. For a global star like Angel Reese, who just signed multi-million-dollar endorsement deals with brands like Reebok, Beats, and Miele, her $75,000 base salary wasn't insulting because of the money. It was insulting because of the message. "You're telling us we fill arenas, sell jerseys, grow the game, but when it comes to pay, suddenly we're told to be patient?" she said later. "That's not empowerment. That's exploitation with a smile." The breaking point. It began privately. Angel had met with WNBA executives weeks before the press conference. She requested to discuss salary transparency, sponsorship support, and equal revenue share. She wasn't asking for millions. She was asking for respect. According to insiders, her proposal was thoughtful, data-driven, and firm, but it was met with polite dismissal. "We're making progress, Angel," one executive allegedly told her. "Be part of the journey." Her reply was legendary. "We are the journey. We're the reason the road exists." When negotiations stalled, she knew what she had to do. The press conference heard around the world. October 3rd, 2025. Every sports network streamed her conference live. ESPN cut into their regular programming. Angel Reese didn't cry, didn't shout. She simply spoke with conviction. "I love basketball too much to keep pretending this is okay. I won't step on that court until my sisters are valued as much as our impact. The WNBA has grown because of players who dare to shine. I'm just daring to demand fairness." Her teammates were stunned. Some hugged her afterward. Some worried privately about league backlash. But one thing was undeniable. Angel had thrown open a door that could no longer be closed. The backlash begins. Within hours, critics flooded social media. Ungrateful, too young to talk. She's lucky to even play professionally. But for every insult, 10 fans rose in her defense. Former WNBA legends like Cheryl Swoops, Lisa Leslie, and Sue Bird tweeted their support. Even male athletes chimed in. LeBron James wrote, "She's right. The women who built this game deserve better. Period." Still, corporate sponsors grew nervous. The league issued a cautious statement praising Reese's passion, but warning that negotiations should happen privately. To which Angel responded publicly. When inequality happens publicly, the fight can't stay private. The silence of the court. Days passed. The Chicago Sky opened training camp without their star rookie. Her locker sat untouched, her nameplate gleaming like a ghost of change. Reporters swarmed the facility daily. Players fielded questions they didn't want to answer, but something began to shift. Veterans started speaking up. Nneka Agwamike, former WNBA president, praised Reese for putting words to what many of us have whispered for years. Rookie guards posted on Instagram, "If Angel stands, we all stand." And slowly, training camps began to echo not with basketballs, but with questions. The movement ignites. 2 weeks later, Angel Reese appeared again. Not in uniform, but in a white power suit emblazoned with "Equality isn't a luxury" across the chest. She launched a campaign. #FairPlayNow, a collective of WNBA players advocating for salary reform, maternity rights, and post-career support. Within days, the campaign raised $1.8 million online. Protests began outside arenas, peaceful but passionate. Fans holding signs reading "Pay the Women," and Angel started a fire. And perhaps the most surprising twist? NBA players joined. Giannis Antetokounmpo, Damian Lillard, and even Steph Curry donated to Movement Fund. The conversation had crossed leagues and continents. The human side of a revolution. Behind the firebrand headlines was a young woman still navigating her own storm. Friends described Angel's nights as restless, filled with calls from family and supporters. Some told her to be careful. Others reminded her she wasn't just fighting for herself. She was carrying history. In an interview with The Undefeated, she admitted, "I'm scared sometimes." But courage isn't about not being scared. It's about doing it anyway. Her mother, Angel Reese Sr., stood proudly behind her. "My daughter was born to lead. Our turn is now." The audience erupted. The players cried. And the league finally stood taller. The legacy in motion. Angel continued playing, but her focus expanded. She launched the Reese Empowerment Foundation, funding scholarships and sports programs for underprivileged girls. She became a mentor to younger athletes, teaching them not only how to rebound, but how to rise. "You can't play strong if you don't feel strong," she told them. And feeling strong starts with knowing your worth. Her story began to appear in textbooks, documentaries, and even a feature film project titled Fair Play. The girl who once called herself Bayou Barbie had evolved into something timeless, a queen who made fairness fashionable. Epilogue, The Crown Reimagined. A year later, during the WNBA All-Star Weekend, Angel Reese was asked if she regretted taking such a risky stand so early in her career. She smiled, adjusting her diamond-studded AR-10 necklace. "If standing up for what's right costs me something," she said, "then I can afford it." She looked directly into the camera and added softly, "Because the truth, fairness isn't expensive. Injustice is." And with that, she walked off the stage, head high, legacy secured, revolution still unfolding behind her. The world didn't just see an athlete. It saw a leader, a woman who demanded not applause, but equity. And in doing so, Angel Reese didn't just change her own story. She rewrote the story of women's sports forever. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.